Hi, I'm Joe and welcome to another Go RV Camping Cuisine brought to you by our friends at Thetford. Today I'll be cooking in a Viscount V3 Premium, which boasts its Thetford K1500 series 4-burner cooktop oven and grill combo. I'll be cooking a Mexican beef skillet. It's full of colour and full of flavour. Let's run through the ingredients. Now, according to my kids, any night of the week is a good night for Mexican. And what I love about cooking this dish on the road, it's simple. I need one pan and very basic ingredients that you've probably got in the van already. So we need 1 onion, a red and green capsicum, 500 grams of lean beef mince, some basmati rice, some taco spice mix, cheddar cheese, enchilada sauce, a can of black beans, finely crushed garlic, sour cream, some beef stock, and some tortilla chips, some salt, pepper, avocado, and 1 lemon. To begin, I'm going to dice up our onion and capsicum. I've got a bag prepared in my sink here for all the peels. To make some space on the chopping board, I'll get my onion into a mixing bowl. Now we'll get our capsicum ready. We want to take out all the seeds. We'll add the red capsicum to the same mixing bowl. Oh, got a stray one there. We'll get that one in as well. Now it's time to get the green one done. I'll show you a little trick. If you put your thumbs inside, you can just pop it inside like that and pull the center out. Nice little trick I learnt some time ago in my younger days. Now we'll get that in half and we'll get rid of the same seeds. Now I find it easier to cut these down into quarters. Makes it a bit more manageable on the chopping board. Now that our veggies are chopped and diced, we're going to get them into the pan. I need to put some oil in our pan and fire up our Thetford. What I love about the Thetford is it's one click and it's on, just like that. Didn't take very long for our Thetford to heat up this oil. Now we'll get our veggies in. Listen to that. We'll get our green capsicum in. Have a look at that. The green and red capsicum with the onion. It looks great. Typical Melbourne weather out there, it's gotten dark and gloomy, so I'm going to fire up some lights. Okay. It's been sauteing for about 5 minutes. I'm going to check our mixture and then we can get our beef in there. And it's looking pretty good. It's about another minute or so and we'll get our beef in the pan. You want the capsicum to be nice and soft. That's how you know you're ready for the mince. I think we're about done now, so I'm going to turn the heat off, get the pan ready for our beef mince. What we want to do is move all of that across to one side of the pan. We'll grab our mince, remove that bit of paper underneath. We'll get the heat back on and we'll separate our mince. Once you've separated the mince, you can mix that through. So while that's simmering away, we'll get our other ingredients in. We're going to add our spice mix, our taco spice mix. Now I'm using a mild spice taco mix for this. Then we need half a cup of enchilada sauce. If you haven't got any enchilada sauce, you can use another tomato-based sauce. We want to strain our black beans. You want the whole can of black beans in there. Give it a bit of a stir. You can see a lot of colour in this dish. It's one of our family favourites. So we'll let that simmer here for a little while and we'll add our rice and our beef stock. So I'm using some pre-cooked basmati rice. Now the whole emphasis here is it's a nice, simple and quick dish to create. And we'll break that rice up. You don't want any clumps of rice. Just give it a bit of a mash and we'll get our beef stock in. Now you want about half a cup of beef stock. Now we'll stir that through and get our lid back on. Not only is it full of colour, but the smells and aroma are really coming through now. Won't be long before they're knocking at the door. Now before I get my lid on, it's time to add some cheese. Now I've got our tasty cheddar cheese here, and I'm going to coat the entire dish with cheese. And just a little bit more. Can't go wrong with extra cheese. And we'll get that lid back on. So while that's simmering away, I'm going to prepare a very simple guacamole dish. I mean, you can't have Mexican without guacamole, right? So for the guacamole, I need avocado, lemon, and some salt and pepper. Pretty easy. Nice generous serving of lemon. Squeeze that juice in there, and a bit of salt and pepper. Before I finish the guacamole, I'm just going to check our dish and see how it's going. And look at that, the cheese is melted right through. I think we're done. I'm going to turn the heat off and get cracking with the guacamole. So to just finish off our guacamole, I'll just finish mashing the avocado up. Now the fun part, it's time to plate up. Now the way I like to plate this, it adds a bit of fun. We've got the colour, and I mentioned fun. What we do is we get a bed of tortilla chips, and we're going to lay that around the plate. Well, I've been busy creating this amazing Mexican beef skillet dish. My taste test has been busy reading a book. I'm going to serve her this dish and we'll see what she thinks about it. Now, you won't be needing that cookbook when you've got a cook here of yourself. How about you get your teeth into that and let me know what you think.
Yes, please. That's good Mexican.
Now, I'm going to get my plate served up and join Jada. For more info on this recipe and other great recipes, jump on goav.com.au. See you next time.